So with your block at the front of your mat, maybe a blanket nearby for Shavasana. If you want to start seated, you can start seated. Maybe you want to start lying down or maybe even on your belly. And then maybe you want to find stillness, or maybe you want to move the neck or the shoulders. But let's tune into our space. So your space on your mat as an individual energy. And tune into how your own energy is feeling today. And we're not judging or trying to change it, but we're just going to notice how it feels. Just breathing in and out, feeling the breath. Now maybe let's tune into each other's energy. Maybe moving just right across I-80 from Nebraska to New York, connecting across the airways. Feeling the love and support of our community that we cultivate every time that we log in, every time that we take a breath. Whether during class or outside of class. Now perhaps you want to roll the shoulders or move the wrists in circles or move the neck around. Just begin to do that. And earlier this week, we talked about that intention, what we were birthing. Maybe it's a goal. And we explored what it would feel like on an emotional, mental, spiritual, physical level to have that goal be a reality, or that dream to be realized. And so let's just continue with that. So maybe bringing to mind what we thought of Tuesday, or if you weren't here, or if you didn't have anything Tuesday, just bring in a dream or a goal to mind. And moving from the conceptual to the physical, feel it in existence and feel it resonating with you as if it were already done. Feel it in every cell. And as we move today, we're just going to feel that goal in our space. Feel it alive. Let's tilt our head back, lift our chin to the sky, and just pause. Imagine stretching out the front of the throat. Yeah. Just dropping the head back. And then we'll tilt that chin down, stretching out the back of the neck, compressing that thyroid area. And then let's bring the head back up, maybe pinching the shoulder blades together as we lift the chin. Drop the chin, round the back, creating space between the shoulder blades. One more time. Pinch the shoulder blades together as we lift that chin to the sky. Now exhale. Let's just bring the ears over the shoulders. Everything's neutral. Roll the shoulders back. Feel the shoulder blades just kind of melt into the back. Let's bring our legs long in front of us. Flex the feet. Bring the hands to the side. And now flex the feet a lot. Dandasana, our stack pose. Draw the low belly in. Feel the back straight. Maybe if your arms are long enough, you can press into the floor. If your arms aren't long enough, just hover them over the floor, but press towards the floor, feeling the chest active, shoulders active. Let's breathe in and out. This is active in the legs and the low belly. Maybe even between the shoulder blades we notice. Let's breathe in one more time. Exhale, lower down the heels. Let's walk our hands back. Maybe we come into a reverse tabletop, adjusting the hands when you get there, or find a reverse plank. Sending the feet and legs long. And now we drop the head back like we did earlier, the chin to the sky. And we'll pause here. Feeling the strength in the hips as the hips drive to the sky. One more breath. Exhale, lower down, coming onto the sits bones. Flex the feet when you get there, rolling into Dandasana. Flexing the heels, or the feet so much the heels maybe lift. Breathe in. Exhale, press the hands down, lower the heels, coming into reverse tabletop or reverse plank. Hips drive, drop the head back, chin to sky, stretch out the front of the throat. Breathe in. Exhale, really drive the hips up, feeling the low belly, active hip flexors are active. Inhale. And now exhale, lower down. Send the legs long. Flex the feet, bring the shoulders back over the hips, finding Dandasana for just a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let the feet come to the floor. Sweep the arms up. And now separate the feet, maybe mat distance apart. Yes. Exhale, shine the heart towards that right foot. Let's hinge, heart leading towards that knee. Bring the left hand on the inside of the right leg and reach the right arm up. It's not maybe a full twist, just opening up the heart. Maybe you bring the hand to the hip. Press the left hand into the floor and notice that left shoulder blade, the left side of the spine active. Now exhale, bring that right hand back down towards the leg. Inhale to rise up with the heart in the chest. Exhale towards that left foot. Bring the heart towards the foot and then fold it towards that left knee. Right hand comes down, lift the left hand back. It can be up towards the sky or on that left hip. Press the right hand into the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then exhale, bring that left hand down. Bring the shoulders back over the hips. Heart shines forward now between the feet. Inhale, rise with the hands. And now exhale, bring the hands behind us. The feet are mat distance apart still. Come onto the heels or into your reverse tabletop with the feet wider. So reverse plank or reverse tabletop. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice job, guys. One more breath. Exhale, lower down. Sits bones come to the ground, draw the feet in, and let's roll down onto our backs, setting up for our bridge pose. Lower down one vertebrae at a time. Maybe the arms drop past the top of the mat, past the head for the first one. Get those feet just right, maybe hip distance, maybe wider. Now you can bring the hands to the side, and on an exhale, drive those hips up, and then lower. Exhale, drive, breathe in, and lower. Now plant the feet, ground into the left foot, draw the right knee into the chest, and then extend the right leg to sky. And now drive the hips up with that right leg straight. So exhale, the right foot goes to the sky, hips lift, and now lower that low back down. Exhale, foot to the sky, hips lift. Good job, lower down. One more time. Exhale, drive up. Let's pause here. Feel the shoulder blades underneath the chest. And now bend that knee, bring the foot down, and now we're in bridge pose. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale, lower. Press the right foot into the floor. Draw the left knee into the chest, and now straighten that left leg so the sole is parallel with the sky. On an exhale, draw that foot towards the ceiling. The glutes drive the hips up. And then exhale, lower it in that low back. Keep the left leg long. Exhale, drive up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, drive. Inhale, lower. One more time, drive up to the sky. Keep those glutes engaged. The back body today is getting some awareness and attention. That's the part of the body where we receive. So we're receiving our intention today. And now lower down. Exhale, that left foot comes to the floor. Let's bring the soles of our feet together. Just a couple breaths in reclined butterfly. Inhale. Exhale, let the low back rest, let the shoulder blades rest, sides of the legs rest. Breathe in. And now exhale, roll over to one side, kind of clamshelling the knees together. When you get to one side, press up with that opposite hand. And then let's make our way to stand. So really accessing the back body today. Maybe bringing some awareness there, bringing some blood flow there. Then when you get to the front of your mat, maybe plant the balls of the feet, the heels rock back and forth, and then spread the toes wide and feel your feet ground into the ground. Inhale, sweep the arms up, bring the hands to interlace behind the head, pinch the shoulder blades together. Good, inhale. Exhale, drop the arms to the side as we fold forward, Uttanasana. Let's inhale, step back to downward facing dog. Lifting the sits bones to the sky. Nice and high, try to ground the heels. It might not be anatomically possible for everybody to ground the heels, but just try to do that to stretch the back of the body open. Let's breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Maybe bend the elbows, feel the head lower towards the ground, and then straighten out the elbows. Inhale, step that right foot forward, lower the left knee down. Find a block, place the left hand on a block. Let's bring the right hand to sky. Inhale. Good, exhale. Breathe in. On an exhale, curl the left toes under, lift that left knee up to the sky, staying in our revolved side angle pose. Let's breathe in. Exhale, bring the right hand down to frame the foot, move that left hand off the block. Exhale in to the right foot as we shift the weight forward, finding our Virabhadrasana 3. Now bring the arms behind the head again so the hands interlace, pinch the shoulder blades together, and draw the belly in. Feel that back active with the pinch of the shoulder blades as we hover in our Virabhadrasana 3. Breathe in. Now exhale, extend the arms overhead, feel those shoulder blades come to rest. Now with that block that's towards the front of the mat, let's bring the right hand to the block, open up the hips to the left so we shine in our Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe in. Now option to stay here and not move, or we can draw that left knee into the chest and then send the leg long. Draw into the chest again, and then send it long. Breathe in. Now exhale, bring the heart parallel with the floor. The hands can hang down and dangle. Let's breathe in. Exhale, step that left foot back. Maybe we roll up to crescent lunge, or you can lower that knee down and find low lunge. Let's breathe in. Exhale, try to sink into the lunge. Maybe that means you step your feet wider and bend that right knee just a little more. Let's inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Aim those arms at an angle. Draw the belly in, hover over the leg. Bring awareness to that back today. Inhale. Exhale, frame the foot. Step the right foot back, plank pose. And now let's find a little 3-point plank. So maybe we bring the right hand under the heart and bring the left hand to that right shoulder. And we pause here with the hips lifted. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Now exhale, lower down the knees and then rise up to lift the shoulders over the hips. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Yeah, inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands around the side up to the sky. Now fold it forward. Bring the hands under the shoulders, curl the toes under, find plank pose. Left hand underneath the heart, breathe in. And then exhale, the right hand to the left shoulder. And we'll be here for a few breaths. Always an option to lower the knees if you want, or to keep both hands on the floor. If you want to try that 3-point stance, then you can. Breathe in. Now exhale, bring the right hand down. Left hand comes to the side again. Let's inhale, step that left foot through. Lower down the knee. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale, sweep the hands towards the floor. Right hand on the block. Lift the left hand to sky. Twisting in our low lunge, revolve side angle, inhale. Exhale, curl the right toes under, lift that right knee. Left hand reaches the sky. Really reach through that heel, feel the back of that right leg lengthen. One more breath in. Now exhale, bring the left hand to frame the foot. Move that block out of the way towards the left side. And now shifting the weight forward into that left foot, rise up, Virabhadrasana 3. The right foot can be lifted a lot or a little. Try to find the heart parallel with the floor. And now inhale to bring the arms out and interlace the hands behind the head to pinch the shoulder blades. Yes, inhale. And exhale. Another breath in. Now exhale, bring the arms out in front to frame the head, biceps on either side of the ear. Now drop the hands so they dangle like a rag doll. Find that block on the left side of the mat and then open up to Ardha Chandrasana. Yes. And breathe. Maybe from here you bend that right leg into the chest and extend it long. You can do that a couple more times, or you can just stay still. And opening up the hip, bringing awareness to the side body. One more breath. Now exhale, bring the right hand down to the ground as the heart comes parallel with the floor. From here, we float, try to float that right leg back. Rise up, crescent lunge. And then bring yourself partway forward. So we're kind of hovering over that leg at an angle. Inhale. Now let's exhale, frame the foot. Step that left foot back, lower down the knees. And then find child's pose, Balasana. Exhale. Breathe in and out. Really feeling ourselves embodying that intention and integrating that intention into our energy field on our path in front of us. It's coming to fruition as we breathe and move. Breathe in. Now exhale, let's roll up to tabletop. Step the right foot forward. Lift the left foot up so you're kind of in a lunge. And then step the right foot back so we're in plank. Now let's walk the hands towards the feet. So caterpillaring back with the hands. The first one there is a rotten egg. Go really, really slow. Walking back. Rounding as we walk back. The heels lower as we get back. Now bend the knees. Inhale to rise. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold it forward, nice and slow down. Heart coming forward towards the legs, hands to the ground. Now bend the knees. Let's walk our hands back towards the front of the mat. And as we walk forward, notice the low back, notice the mid back, the upper back, coming long and parallel with the sky. Let's meet in plank pose. And then from plank pose, just check in, feel that back body. Let's lower down the right arm onto the forearm. And now the left arm onto the forearm. Let's pause here, breathe in. Nice strong back body, inhale. Now exhale, shift the weight to that left forearm, bring the right hand to the ground, and now come back up to plank pose. Palakasana, inhale. Now exhale, let the breath go. One more breath in. Exhale, send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog or dolphin. The forearms can come to the ground if you want. Pressing the hands into the mat to bring the chest closer to the thighs. Let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rolling up back into plank pose. And then when we get there, we're going to come down into our forearms again. So however you want to lower down. One breath in forearm plank. Breathe in. And now exhale, lower down the knees. Tops of the feet come to the earth. Lower down the thighs, the hip bones, the stomach, the chest, and then the upper chest. And bring the forehead to the back of the hands. Pause here for a breath. Breathe in and out. Now let's exhale, lift the heart, lift the head. Bring those elbows underneath the shoulders one by one. And then we'll exhale to lift the heart. Maybe finding Sphinx pose with the elbows underneath the shoulders. Or maybe finding your Sphinx pose with the elbows more in front so there's less compression on the low back. Breathing in and out. Bring your awareness to the sits bones. And move that awareness across the low back, mid back, upper back, knee here. Feel that upper back. Drop the shoulders into the elbows. Press the elbows into the floor. Feel the shoulders rise just because you press the elbows down. Now pull the elbows towards the hip bones energetically. The hands might press into the floor, pull towards the elbows. The heart shines forward. Inhale. Now exhale, let's bring our hands together. So maybe we have the right hand near or left hand near the right elbow, right hand near the left elbow. Shine the heart forward again. And now let's roll over onto the left side, coming into a forearm side plank. Exhale, reach the right arm up and over, lifting the hips. Shifting the heart forward and feeling the weight kind of in the back of the shoulder, that scapula. Inhale. Now exhale, bring the right hand down. So the right hand is towards that left elbow, the right elbow towards the left hand. Pause in kind of a weird forearm plank. And then rock over to the right. Finding forearm side plank on the other side. Now exhale, bring the hands back down to that awkward forearm plank. Lower down the knees, tops of the thighs, tops of the feet down to the ground. And then lower the chest down. Let's bring our arms out like a Y in front of us. Bring the head to the floor for just a pause. Now inhale, lift the head. Lift the right palm off the ground, the right elbow, and then the right arm comes off the ground. Now do the same with the left, lifting the left arm up. And then maybe we activate the back body to lift the chest and the heart, and the arms hover even further off the ground. And then exhale, bring those elbows towards the hips. So those shoulders, tops of the shoulders, kind of go down towards the hips. And now open up the arms again, but keep those shoulders in the same place. And now bring the elbows towards the hips. One more time. Arms out like a Y. Inhale. Exhale, elbows towards the hips. Let's pause here. Maybe activating that low back, that mid back a little more to lift the heart and the chest. And then bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Press up and back. Find a wide-legged child's pose or maybe a puppy pose. The heart melting towards the ground. That spine lengthening. As the sits bones reach towards the heels or reach towards the sky, that low back expands. Maybe press the right hand into the floor and then press the left hand into the floor, noticing a different activity in the armpits or the upper back. Let the breath go. Breathe it in. And now let's find tabletop. Bringing the wrists underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. And then let's just bring our right chin towards the right shoulder, glancing over the right shoulder. Hips go to the left. And then sway the hips to the right, bring the chin to the left shoulder. And let's just do that a couple times. Like a dog or a cat chasing its tail. Back and forth. And now bringing the knees together, maybe the toes come to the floor, curling the toes under. Let's bring that crown of our head to the ground as we walk our hands towards our knees or towards our ankles. Let's pause here in our rabbit pose. Maybe the backs of the hands are to the ground, the palms to the sky. Feeling this inversion to give us a little invigorating energy for the rest of the day. Letting those shoulders drop and be lazy. Breathe in and out. We'll be here for 5 more breaths. So maybe you want to bring your hands together behind the back and releasing the hands and pulling those hands towards the sky. Make sure the weight is not in your head, it's in your knees. In fact, you could have all the weight on your knees and your toes, none on the head. You could hover the head over the ground because there's no weight on the crown of the head. And now let's exhale. Release the hands down to the ground. Bring the hands forward, roll onto the belly. Coming down to the front of the body. And then exhale to roll over to the back body. Finding those shoulder blades on the ground. Let the legs be long. Let's inhale to bring the fingertips towards the sky so the wrists are stacked over the shoulders. Yeah, the zombie arms. On an exhale, let the right hand come across the chest. Now left hand comes to that right bicep or that right shoulder. And just the weight of the hand pressing on the arm stretches perhaps across the upper back and that shoulder blade. And let's be mindful of our breathing and breathe a deep breath in. And out, and maybe feel a little more space in the back. The right fingertips might be coming closer to the ground than they were a moment ago. On your next inhale, bring the right hand to sky, and then the left. And then exhale, the left hand comes across the chest, the right hand comes to that right or that left bicep or that left shoulder. And just the hand on the arm is enough weight for gravity and the weight of the hand to offer a little opening across the left side of the body, the back body. Maybe eyes are closed. Inhale, bring the left hand to sky, followed by the right. When you get the arms up, shimmy those shoulder blades so they're flat on the ground, the mid-back is flat. And just let the arms reach for the sky. Maybe open and close the hands. And then gently float the arms down to the ground, maybe above the head, to the side or to the side body. Without rush, just let those arms kind of float down as if they were little marionette strings, just lowering the hands down. Let's find Shavasana. Letting ourselves be exactly where we land. Let's scan the back of the body and thank it for all that it's able to do for us. We don't even know what it does all day. And scanning the body and thanking the entire body for all it does all day long. Now coming back to that intention, feel it in your body, feel it in the back body, the front body, feel it in your entire being. Feel all the energy that surrounds the realization of your intention. Now you're welcome to rest and to sit in that intention for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to roll up to a seat, do so with awareness and a little bit of gratitude, maybe a dollop of joy. And we'll close class together. Then exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Namaste.